Hello YouTube, we're here with Hobby Vault's Martin, and he's been doing very well at locals. Martin, tell us what you've been playing and if you've got any shout outs.
Shout out to the Games Bunker,
Woohoo!
Team Hobby Vault,
Let's go.
and Western Supermare. I've been playing Adventure Synchron for the last few weeks and
Nice.
getting pretty good results.
Pretty good results indeed. You came first on Friday,
Yeah.
and then you were like
Fifth
top
today.
4. You've been top 4 consistency for the last couple of weeks as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
So, yeah, really good, really good. Cool. Well, let's see the goo.
Okay, so Venture Package. I mean, this is pretty standard. Nothing really out of the ordinary.
Makes sense.
Want to try and open this in some way to start the combo.
Yeah.
That
makes sense.
Really going to change. Synchron package, 2 Jet, 2 Assault, 2 Rev, 2 Stardust.
Nice.
You go through most of this for your combo. You don't go through each one, but I'm finding that this you go through and this you go through more than anything.
Okay. Would you bump any of them up to 3 or?
I don't think so, because the only one I really want to open is Jet most of the time, or way into Jet. And because of the combo, I don't particularly want to open the Stardust.
Makes sense.
So I think the ratios are fine if they are. I mean, maybe Rev could be 3 if anything, but that's about it.
So that's
I
about
think.
it. Okay. Good to know.
Stardust Trail, because Stardust Synchron.
Yeah.
Will add the illumination. This helps with the combo. It gives you the extra level 4, and then a level 1 body when this is used to make a Synchron and tribute and stuff. And this just dumps it, or traditionally you want to special summon it
Nice.
if you can. Just a Tengu package. Just if you're a bit stuck with like not getting to the trail or whatever for whatever reason. This is just another way to get the level 4 on board, because it just summons a new one back.
Nice. That is the Tengu.
Yeah. We're in a hand trap format, and generally the most favoured hand traps are Droll, Ash, and I put Imperm in now. They should have been in before, but I left them at home. Droll's pretty good against most decks. Ash has always been relatively good, and Imperm just as an extra negate.
Yeah.
Sometimes going second it can be quite difficult, so
It's good going first or
I
second.
think the Imperm's pretty decent.
Nice.
That's a bit of help today. One-offs, cool buy. I don't see this enough, to be brutally honest. 1 for 1, it's just that extra way into Jet. Foolish Burial, generally to send Water Enchantress. Depending on how you're interactive with, you might have to send Jet Synchron and summon it back quite early, which then changes your line of play.
Yeah.
Hand trap heavy format means talents. I could
Yeah.
probably bump this up to 3, but I'm already at 42, so I kind of don't want to add another card to it. I want to try and keep it as low as possible, basically.
Yeah, it affects your probabilities over 42, doesn't it?
So yeah, I mean, they come out quite often for stuff in the side deck,
Makes sense.
because I struggle so much going second, I think. And then yeah, just more consistency cards, just any way into mainly Jet Synchron, tuning, and then Synchron Overtake.
Nice.
Obviously this will add it to hand and mill something, and then this will actually splash something to the board, which works quite well with the Adventure Engine.
Perfect.
Extra deck. Junk Speeder. Summons all of the Synchrons.
Nuts.
Makes it very good when you pair it with the effect of Axel, when you tribute it off to summon Stardust, and then immediately Synchron. Synchro into Junk Speeder.
Because then it's unaffected, right?
Yeah, protects it for the rest of the turn, so you can't interact with the Junk Speeder.
That's nice.
As you fly through the combo, you're making Crystal Wing, Monster Negate, Dispower, another Monster Negate, Baron, Omni Negate, Axel, part of the combo. When you make it with Trail, summons the token.
Nice.
Omega for hand ripping. When you get Dispower on board, Omega lets you hand rip twice. This is summoned out of the deck through this, which is another card to use for hand ripping. TG Hub Librarian, just draw. I think it's like 5 in the combo with this, so your hand's pretty well stacked at the end of it all. As long as you don't draw just bricks and stuff you don't really want to see, then you're looking pretty well. Jet Warrior purely in here for the overtake.
Yeah.
Herald. Never made it. I could probably swap this out for something, to be fair. It's not very often you've got like a 3 and a 1, and that's all you have access to, so this might change. Charge Warrior. You can either play this or I think it's the
Tri-Edge Master?
Yeah. But I just preferred this option rather than... They're both there to draw 1, so... I mean, I already had access to this.
Yeah.
Satellite Warrior is the other one. Came out once the other day. It was actually a lot better than I thought it was, and sort of helped me win game.
Nice.
Against Castira.
Perfect.
Side deck. It's a little bit weird, really. I don't really know if it's correct or not. It seems to be working okay. So we've got a Drua's Worm, we've got 2 Magnamoots. I mean, anything tier related or
anything light or dark related, I guess.
That's using light or dark. Dragon Link, they come in quite well.
Yeah.
Harvest Forever Duster, I had a space, and I wanted a 1-of that would be useful, and this seems most useful against anyone that's setting anything, any back row decks.
Fair.
Double Lightning Storm, again, back row and or monster removal for going second. I said it struggles quite a lot going second, so again, Dark Ruler no more.
Makes sense.
More going second, even matched. And then I'll side this in, going first, like game 3 or whatever. I mean,
makes sense to stop Dark Rulers and stuff like that, I guess.
Like branded decks struggle underneath it, Pearly struggles underneath it. So I as long as I've comboed off, I can use this quite well and not worry about having to use spells that I have to wait a turn to use.
Nice. And I guess with Baron, you can just pop it, right?
Yeah, I can get rid of it if I want to get rid of it. I don't often do that though, just more because like the amount of pressure that this puts on my opponent is probably more than the pressure it's going to put on me to
make plays.
Use spells. So I'm already going to have my board.
Yeah, makes sense.
I mean, the only thing that this deck's really fragile against is Super Poly, and I can't stop that with this, unfortunately, because they'll just chain it or activate it in draw phase.
Yeah, it's one of those you've got to play, as you said earlier, as if they don't have it.
It doesn't exist. You definitely have to play the deck as if they don't have like the exact maybe 2 card outs to your board. It'll at least stop this anti-spell.
Yeah,
Dark Ruler. This probably one of the most useful at the moment when signing in. But it won't stop Super Poly, unfortunately.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Wow.
Yeah, that's the deck. I don't know if there's any tweaks to be made. I'm quite happy with how it's going at the moment. I'm doing quite well with it. But
yeah, you're doing very well with it. We shall see, and hopefully we'll see more on the channel.
Hopefully, yeah.
Cool. Thanks very much, Martin. Everyone, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you soon. Bye.